I have to drink Evian water now. Starting a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I started sensing that something was wrong with the water. I started drinking only Evian water and no other bottled water at all, no tap water at all. And I started eating more cheese and dairy and less ground beef and protein type foods. And I've had milk and that type of thing. All of a sudden, I can see. It turns out that the water supply of Vancouver is poisoned, that it affects your long-term vision or farsightedness. You cannot see as far away as well as you should be able to. And it also affects spatial relationships between objects. So one object that might be twice as high as another object, because of this bacteria or crab in the eye, you now see the objects as the same height. What this does is prevent you from escaping, because until I started cleaning up with water, I thought that the mountains here were pretty small. I wondered, coming from Whitehorse, they look pretty small and it's pretty drab and dreary. They're not all that small. Once you get clear vision and once you get rid of the poison that's affecting your vision, you can see that the mountains are quite high and they're very close to Vancouver. Most importantly, the cranes and the devices they use to transmit these deadly signals that allow these clones to work, they can't go through mountains. And whereas before the mountains were the same height as these buildings or these cranes, now the buildings are 3 or 4 times higher, which means their waves can't get through the goddamn mountains at all. So what have they been doing? They have been poisoning me so that I could not see, so I could be trapped and imprisoned in their death camp, so they could torture and murder me. That's what's been going on. There's a lot going on. I could go on, but I wanted to make this quick one. I wanted to get this out today. There's a lot more to talk about. I wanted to get this out. I wanted to say hello to Kelly and let you know that as of today, I'm still alive. There is no money. There is no food. I'm eating maybe 1 donut a day. That's all I can afford. They have stripped me of everything. My life's possessions now are this. I have a knapsack and some water and the clothing that I have on my back. Literally, this is it. This is my possessions. There's one more thing I want to close today, and this is a little different, but let's do something unique. I want you to see exactly what I look like after I've been starved and starved and starved. So, ladies, get ready. You're going to see me in my summer wear. I've got rock hard washboard abs, and you can see exactly how much I have been starved to death by how emaciated I look. I'll bring this up. I have been to some health clubs, and I'll be in the shower, and I'll look at other men, and I'll think, oh my God, I look really sick. I do not look good at all. I look really, really emaciated and sick. So don't get excited, ladies. Try to hold back. But if you look here, this is not healthy, folks. This is, I'll just try to bring this closer. This is my arm. This is not a human male adult's arm. This is what my chest looks like and what my body looks like. Let's go out here in the sun so you can get a better picture. I'm beginning to look like an Auschwitz victim. This is kind of not funny. I am an Auschwitz victim. I have been tortured to a level that is just barbaric and inhumane. I have been starved to death. I have been left to sleep outside all winter in a Canadian winter with no coat. I had no winter coat either, folks. All that I had to wear were these 2 sweaters that I've got on today. That's all I had all winter long. I had no money because they didn't announce that they were cutting off my ODSP, my disability. The month of January, I didn't have $40 to buy a used winter coat, so I went without one. I want this message to get out to the world. I am being tortured in the most barbaric way. I have discovered these people. I first called them implanted persons, and then I called them clones. They're neither. They're not a species from this planet. They look human on the outside only. It's a shell. Inside is some sort of a reptilian mammal, an insect. They have no cognitive thought. They have no problem solving skills. They have a brain like a reptile. They do the same thing time and again. We had the fifth asthma inhaler stolen a week ago. A fifth one. I had to go to the emergency department 3 days later to get another one. That's how they leave me. They're putting my life at risk. They're stealing my medicine. I have not had a cooked meal in a year and a half. I have had everything stolen. They have sexually mutilated me. They have assaulted me over 15 times. They keep imprisoning me. I am being hunted and tortured and murdered. They are not human. There are no animals in Canada anymore. All the major cities and towns, I've been to the Yukon, there are no animals, folks. Even worse, there are no flies. There is no larva. There is no rotting. There's no decomposition of organic matter taking place. There are garbage bags full of garbage that are just thrown on roofs because everyone knows they won't rot. In front, one day, right days before Christmas, in front of a house, there was a pumpkin from Halloween. It was fully intact. Nothing had rotted. There are no flies. There is no larva. There are no maggots anywhere. Nothing decomposes anymore. Whatever these things are, they caused all the animals to flee, including the larvae and the worms and the birds and everything. Think about this. If there's no decomposition of matter taking place, assume that 5 to 10% of a population dies every year just through natural causes. Sooner or later, if that 5%, 10% that dies, if that energy in that body isn't allowed to decompose and re-enter the universe again, it just stays static. If you have that 5 to 10% this year, keep doing the math every single year, you will have wiped out life on the planet. Not just human life, all life. Kelly, I love you. I have tried so hard to get out of here to see you. I am at wit's end. No one in Canada during this whole period has helped me. They watched me starve and freeze to death. They watched me get mutilated and assaulted, and not one person has come to my aid. These people are not human. They don't think like humans. They are insects, and they are basically treating me like a mouse in a lab experiment, and they're slowly starving me and murdering me. It looks like a joke to them. They watched it live TV. It's on a show called the Colosseum. They watched the human be tortured and murdered in a Roman Colosseum. That's what has been done to me, and that's what Canada left me with. Canada has betrayed me 3 times. Enough with that. Kelly, I love you. I hope to see you soon. I still trust that I will. If this continues, I will be dead soon. There's no money and there's no food. I believe it's May the 10th. I won't be eating anything this weekend. I'll try to update some other videos, but I wanted this one out. It's been a long time, and it's important that you see and hear exactly what the hell has been going on here and how I've been treated. You would not treat a cow or a pig the way these fucking people have treated me. Congratulations to the Evian company. If I do get out of here, I'll look forward to talking to some of you executives and seeing what kind of deals we can put together. You have got Christmas in May because you now are known as the company that supplied the cleanest water, which gave me back my sight. Congratulations. Vive la France. Kelly, I love you, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye, everyone. This is Dave Nesbitt from Where's My Canada, and we'll talk soon.